Welcome back to Universal Combat, and we are resuming our voyage from the last time. We just lost Shuttlecraft 2. As soon as I continue from where I left off, pretty much Shuttlecraft 2 lasted about 5 seconds and then exploded. So it looks like we're in a bad predicament now after that last mission that went a bit haywire. So we're going to have a look at our logistics. So if we press Alt-L, let's have a look at our crafts and our shuttlecrafts. So Shuttlecraft 2 is destroyed now. We lost that. Shuttlecraft 1 is A-OK because that managed to get back to the command craft before all hell broke loose, I think. Shuttlecraft 3 is still out and about, and its heads-up display is damaged, and its hull and armor is damaged, but it's not too bad. It should be okay. And Shuttlecraft 4 we never used. That's still docked. Actually, that is damaged. I think that probably just maybe picked up damage because it was on board the ship when the command craft got attacked. It must have got damaged. But it's not too bad, 81%. So we need to get Shuttlecraft 1, I think. We need to get Shuttlecraft 1 back on board. Even though it's actually okay, we're going to try and get it back on board. And we're going to look at our repairs that are underway. So we got the tactical, we got logistics, crafts, and command craft. So we can see our engineering assignments. We've got engineers assigned to shuttle launch bays and the comlink and the logistics computers, and we've actually got engineer number 7 is in MEDIBAY, which makes me think that we have injured crew members from the attack. So let's have a look at our crew and see what state they're in. So we will go to, let's see, roster. Personnel. So let's look at our officers. So this guy is radiated, which probably isn't good. The flight officer is injured, but not too badly. Our pilots, all our pilots are injured. Now I don't know if when the command craft went off on its own, if it actually launched these guys, or if they just got injured on board when the command craft got attacked. I'm not entirely sure, because at that time I was busy just moonwalking. Okay, so what else have we got here? System engineers. So life factors 90% plus, that's okay. Flight engineers. Okay, we got a lot of radiated personnel here. Medics are all okay. Marines, some minor injuries. And that's pretty much it. We've no prisoners and we've no guests. Another thing I want to do as well is look at the pair scan. So if we press Alt P, just to make sure there's no intruders on the ship, which normally notifies you anyway, but yeah, there doesn't seem to be any. Oh look, we lost Marine number 2. Oh, he was on Shuttlecraft 2, so he's dead. That's our first casualty. I'm seriously gonna have to fire that flight officer for causing this chaos, because that time we just exited the ship, he flew off and decided to take on an enemy ship, and I honestly don't know if he powered up shields, if he powered up weapons, or what happened, but the ship took a beating and it's in bits now. So okay, what are we going to do? Shuttlecraft 1 is out and about. I don't think we can get him. Let's have a look. Logistics again. We're going to be spending a lot of time trying to get systems back online here. So it's still offline. Can we get shields back on? Absolutely nothing. Everything's busted. Solar reactor cargo crafts. So according to this, the repairs, the current time is 21:50 and the repair end time is 22:11, which means we're looking at, that's 21 minutes of repair time. That's actually real time, so that's actually going to take 21 minutes of real time gameplay to actually get these repairs done. So I think while that's happening, we're gonna fly back to Galcom headquarters, and we're just gonna have to tell our shuttle to do at the moment just to escort us. So let's target him. He's already escorting us, so he should follow. I'm not sure if the shuttlecrafts have weapons or not. I'm absolutely not sure if they do or not. We could actually test it out. I'm interested in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my self to Shuttlecraft 4, and I'm going to... Oh no, I can't launch it because the launch control is busted, so that's out of the question. Okay, so... Right, well let's go to Galcom headquarters. We're in autopilot mode still, since the ship came back for us. This SAS thing is flashing because the ship is badly damaged. If you click here, you can actually see some of the stuff that's... Everything orange, yellow is damaged. These red things are critical. The hull is messed up. Oh gosh, what is the hull at then? Let me have a look at that. Systems, LOGISTIX-CRAFTS, command crafts. Our hull and armor on deck 4 is 97%. So that's not too bad actually. That's pretty much where the hull and armor seems to be. 97%. Shield is not too bad either. Shuttle launch bay. Okay. Alright. Right, so let's set a course for the Galcom headquarters, because we're gonna need to go back there now after this to get maybe parts and stuff like that. So if you go to your radar, another way, you can click on things on the radar to select where you want to go. So there's two things there. If I click again, it'll bring it onto the station, and you can do that to select targets. You can also use keyboard shortcuts. There's a few different ones, but to cycle through them, it's the two, the comma and the full stop keys, and that will pretty much cycle left and right through all the different things in the region that you're picking up. This looks like some sort of transporter. Okay, so oh yeah, so we want to fly to Galcom headquarters. So we can do it this way as well. We can go command craft orders, fly to, and that would be a friendly thing, and this lists all the friendly objects that you're detecting. So we're going to go to the first one, which is GalcomHQ.
Hyperdrive activated.
And hopefully your ship won't explode on the way there. Luckily enough, the engines are working and the hyperdrive is working. And the shuttlecraft, that's it, that we can't dock. Let's have a look at him again. Where is he? Number 1. So he's jumped into, he's on hyperjump following us now as well. And if we click, actually if you want to check the status on your support craft, click this one here, SSS, support ship status, and then select the ship. So we want SC2. Oh no, SC2 is destroyed. We want SC1. SC1. And this tells us that it's deployed, has a charge of 99%, damage is 0, there's no mission, has a crew of 1, no cargo, no drone, no vehicle. So it gives you a status on him, and if you click vid you can see it here as well. So yeah, so let's head back to the station. that's actually... oh yeah, we can check as well while we're flying here. We can actually check our mining drones. So we go into logistics, I think. Or is it tactical? I think it's tactical.
Activating tactical computer.
And if we go to loadout, and we pick Shuttlecraft 1, and click on drone. Oh, drone not on board. Let me see. Shuttlecraft 3, drone not on board. Okay, so this was telling me here the drone's not on board. Its assignment is on the moon and it's 8% full. So you can get an idea of when it's 100% full or close to that. You can go back and collect it. So what's that? That was number 3, is it? What's this? Oh, we can select which drone here, I think. So we're looking at drone 1, 8% full. Drone 2 is 12% full. Drone 3 is 14% full. And drone 4 is still on board our ship. We didn't actually launch that shuttle or the drone. So we have a long way to wait for them to... By the time we get back there, maybe they should be about 50% or thereabouts. And to be quite honest, we're probably going to end up spending all the money we make on these minerals that we collect on repairs and spare parts after the bit of a disaster we had. So let's have a look at the MEDIBAY. Okay, everyone here is radiated now. Going back to the crew. I think one of the decks must be radiated. Pilots, system engineers. He's radiated in the MEDIBAY. Flight engineers radiated. I think we're going to have to take care of that radiation. So let's go to LOGISTIX-CRAFTS. Deck 1 is okay. Deck 2 is okay. Well, it's not okay, but there's no radiation alert. Deck 3 has a radiation alert. And so let's click on that and see what happens. Clear radiation. Okay. Now Engineer 10 is available. Let's put him onto the shuttle launch bay. So that's deck 4, I think. Shuttle launch bay is at 88%. Let's add... Oh, we've got 4 guys on standby. Let's put them all onto that. Speed it up a little bit. You can see the estimated time now comes down to 22:04. So it's only about... Yeah, it's less than 10 minutes anyway. Okay.
Radiation
Clearance procedures initiate. Logistics computer
Okay,
has been repaired.
logistics computer is repaired. That's nice to hear. Radiation was cleared. That's also good. Okay, so we'll just wait till we come out of hyper jump, and we will then see how the repairs are going. So we're only about 5 seconds or so to come out of hyper jump here.
Emerging from hyperspace.
Okay, so we're 78 away, so I'm going to assume manual control. Oops. Turn off autopilot. Let's just get close to this so that we can dock. Okay, give us full speed. And I'm not going to put our engines on full power because we're in a bad way as it is. I don't want to push things. I turn shields off, and it might be a good idea to always kind of leave them on, at least on low levels. Our guns are on 100%, which I guess they were using that to shoot down the target. Okay, let's see if we can dock. on, see if we can turn it on for systems, logistics. Power levels. Can we switch anything on yet? No. How's the repairs going? Command craft. Deck 1. Deck 2. Logistics computer is at 41%. Okay, so that must have been busted if it's now repaired. It must be functioning to some degree. MEDIBAY. Life support, main life support is down to 59% as well. Where is auxiliary life support? Auxiliary life support is not too bad. Main computer damaged a bit as well. We have a lot of repairs to do. It's just prioritizing particular ones. So we gotta wait. Engineer 7 is located in the MEDIBAY. Can we get him back to MEDIBAY? 98%. I'm gonna put him on station because he seems to be, he's at 98%. He's not that bad. We need him. So you're at MEDIBAY and you're on station. You can actually go to the MEDIBAY, tactical MEDIBAY. This guy's radiated, so his life factor is 25. You just treat him. Actually, I think we seem to send a medic to the MEDIBAY to treat the people, and we have a medical officer. So let's just send him to the MEDIBAY. And we've also got medics, so let's just send one of these guys to the MEDIBAY as well, so they can treat anybody who's there. And the rest of them are left kind of searching and roaming the ship and to help out anybody that they need to. So logistics, crafts. 2 minutes, 1 minute to some of the repairs being completed. The comlink computer is looking good. So what is that at? 92%. Okay. I think the reason we were having difficulty communicating with the shuttle that time was probably because it was so be damaged. I mean, it blew up pretty much, so all its systems must have been like completely shut down. So that just went completely pear-shaped. Yeah, so what happened basically was, flew to the moon, decided to get out of the command craft to have a look around. The flight officer decides, well, it's his job I guess to take control of the ship while I'm not on board. So he basically...
Comlink computer has been repaired.
So the repair completed. So he basically then decides to attack the enemy ship that's on the radar. Flies over the command craft. The shuttlecraft are trying to dock, so they follow the command craft over, and a battle then breaks out. And what you have going on then is you've got two shuttles trying to dock, getting caught up in a battle. I'm not even sure if they're armed or not, these shuttles. One of them gets hacked out of it and obviously explodes later on. And the command craft itself gets really badly damaged, so it wasn't worth. It didn't work out well. Basically, it would have been better just staying. But that was me not giving the proper orders, I think, to actually tell him to just hang around and don't engage anyone. I think I kind of assumed a kind of an automatic search and destroy kind of attitude, basically. And so here we are. Okay, let's check out repairs again. We're actually nearly, we're nearly here now at the station, so we may as well dock. And then once we dock, we can I think when you dock a GalcomHQ, if you're a Galcom ship, you can get free repairs, free parts, although I'm not definite on that. You might have to pay for them. We'll find out anyway when we dock. Hopefully they're free, because it's going to cost a lot. 900, 800 range, 700. Okay, here we go. Dock at 500. Invalid dock.
Shuttle launch bay.
Oh,
Has
great.
been repaired.
Okay, stop the ship for a second, hang on.
Disengaging thrust profile.
Let's see if we can get let's see if we can switch on the launch, the shuttle launch control. Power. Launch control? Nope. Still can't get that on. Something is stopping it. Okay, so let's we gotta target this before we can dock with it. So we gotta target the station and then press Alt D. Oh, we're still too far away. Oh, I was looking at the range of the wrong object. Okay.
Engaging thrust profile.
Full speed. We have a bit of a way to go. 34 kilometers. And I'm gonna have to boost the engines because it's too slow otherwise. Okay, we can't actually go above 8 because our reactor is probably in a bad state as well. Okay, so we've boosted to 8. Let's have a look at our repairs. Engineering. Okay, all our engineers are now available. So next things we want to repair is this repair. I think we should repair the main computer. Can't because we need some stuff that we do not have. Okay, so we're gonna have to dock at the station probably to repair that. Deck 2. Tactical computer. Okay, let's just dock with the
Power
station.
allocation succeeded. Low power status. Power allocation succeeded. The nuclear reactor core is overheating.
Uh-oh. We got a low power, I think, on the reactor. That is not good. Put that back down to 5.
Power allocation succeeded.
Okay, so it's going to take... we're going to have to limp back to the space station here. So, we'll leave the video here, and in the next video we can have a look at the repairs on the station. And hopefully we can get our ship back in decent working order. Okay, until the later voyage.